we just want to take a moment to show you how safe it is. It's pretty late at night. We are walking around. As Drew can show you right now, we're in front of the bank.
Yeah.
Every night the alarm on this bank goes off. No one ever shows up. So, I wouldn't worry about it. But as you can see, it's pretty bustling for Wednesday night.
It's about almost 10 o'clock.
We have actually been out at as late as 1 or 2. If you see these lights right here, the police in the distance, one thing they do is ride around with their lights on, just kind of as a deterrent. I haven't really seen them hassling too many people. I've heard they do check stops. Oh, somebody's breakdancing, chilling. Occasionally, he's really getting down.
Now, last night there was like 3 different dance streets, one on each block.
Yeah, Mexico really likes the street dancers.
There was also a group of about 20 or 30 people on rollerblades.
Yep, and bikes. Bikes are big here.
And what was the other thing?
Now we are in Guadalajara, and we're
over in Colonia Americana.
These people over here have delicious food.
They're out here every day.
They're out here every day, and they're right by the BBVA.
The bank that we just showed you.
We officially endorse them because their food is delicious. And even if you don't eat meat, they'll hook you up with some quesadillas vegetariano. So
they were kind of boggled by it. They're like, what? Across the road there is the La Insurgente.
Yeah, don't go there unless you...
Don't recommend it.
Don't recommend that at all. They're a little light on the drinks, and their food's not that great. But if you want to get cheap cerveza, you can go.
No, if you want cheap cerveza, you go to Cerveceria Chapultepec, where everything on the menu, drinks and food included, is 21 pesos. You can get a taco, it's 21 pesos. You can get a margarita, it's 21 pesos. Now you want to add some humidor to it, that's another 200 pesos. But that's the breaks. You gotta pay for the good stuff.
See, I'm telling you, there must be a new Coke. We do not endorse Coca-Cola. The Mexican people love their Coca-Cola.
Maybe there's just a red Coke sign over there.
Now, you occasionally will see homeless people digging through the trash. They're just getting out the recycling so that they can turn it in for money. The homeless around here is real, but it's no more homeless than in America. In fact, I think if you look up the amount of homeless people, I think it was like 49% last year here, and I think America was right at 39. So I think it was 41 and 39. So we're not much farther off. So I wouldn't believe all the hype.
That's the famous club that like all the DJs play at.
There's a big
there's a club way up on the roof.
This is a big city, and you can get in trouble in this city.
You know how to find it.
But if you just have situational awareness and pay attention to what's going on,
keep your street smarts.
Don't talk to people. If people, they love to be horns.
With your money hanging out.
Just stay away from people. Just mind your own business.
This place is a lot like any city where if you keep to yourself, man, nobody will bother you. Like, if you walk around with that googly-eyed look in your face like you're looking at Oz, then people are going to come up to you and be like, hey, give me your money.
We walk late every night. This is our normal thing. We go out and get something to eat. Sometimes we're out till 1 or 2 in the morning, and I promise you, The most dangerous thing we encounter usually is the sidewalk. The sidewalks in Guadalajara are treacherous. If you're not looking at the ground, you could fall and bust your ass.
Well, I was about to make a video on that earlier today when I went on my stroll. The sidewalk, everywhere I looked was immaculate.
Well, this sidewalk's not that bad.
Just this road.
This right here, this building right here, as you can see, this is where the kids on the weekends line up to practice their dance moves. Nobody's out here tonight, but yeah, you can get in trouble, but if you keep to yourself, there are people always asking for money. The way I have figured,
Not too bad.
They're very polite. They usually come up with their children, or they have an instrument they want to play you. But the way I handle that is just to get a ton of pesos, coins, and just hand them out freely. You'll notice that the Mexican people also give freely, so you know, do what the locals do. So, so I just keep peso coins. Yeah, see, here's a hole. And they exist everywhere. But for the most part, it's super safe around here. Look at this beautiful tree. Here is the reason for the sidewalk damage, is because they did not... They built around the trees instead of digging them up, and I got no problems with that.
Here's a good example.
Yeah, here's a good example.
Watching, you're gonna step here and trip.
The sidewalks are a bit treacherous, but hey, man, they have people out here every day cleaning up the roads and sweeping off the sidewalks and keeping everything clean. And like I said, there's dudes that come through and collect trash for recycling.
Speaking of the safety,
they don't harm anybody.
Any place that has like value, like that place right there across the street,
they got gates or security. There's security on every street that just stands there. Some of them stand there with guns.
And military gear.
And military gear. So, you know, that helps you feel a little more safe. More holes in the ground. But I haven't felt unsafe here one time. In fact, I felt less safe in Belize, and I felt less safe in New York City. And I actually felt less safe in my own hometown of Raleigh. So...
Sure, you can go down to the south side of Raleigh at 9:45 at night. And
you can get mugged. The people here have been very nice. Nobody's tried to shortchange us. Nobody's tried to screw us.
It might look a little rough.
There's a lot of
It looks rough in places, but you got this place that looks like this, and then point the camera over there. This is a ancient or whatever, not ancient. But it's a colonial era. The colonials era in trying to conquer these places.
You do have a lot of graffiti, but these buildings are very old.
So I'm saying they got these really nice places to plan their construction.
So tell me what street we're on. Avenue Hidalgo y Castilla, and that's where we've been staying.
It's up here.
It's in the Colonial Americana area. It's considered a little more safe than Centro, but we have walked around in Centro at 3 o'clock in the morning as well. Just got to keep to yourself.
Well, and it's like our guide said, you just saw that family walking with their child a second ago.
Right.
When you see old people and children walking around,
you know it's a safe neighborhood.
But
That's right.
It's when you're walking around and nobody's around, you can feel a little on edge.
That's right. So the question is Mexico safe? Where we are. Is Guadalajara safe? Yes. Yes, it is.
My whole thing about the most dangerous... Hold on, we can wait.
It's loud.
Some things are cross-cultural, like trying to draw attention. Don't get ran over. So the traffic lights all stop every minute, and so you'll have like a whole minute of no traffic, where just a moment ago it was real quiet, and then the light changes, and you get all this. But honestly, the most dangerous thing that's probably going to happen is you're not knowing when you're allowed to cross, and you get ran over.
You could get ran
You
over.
could easily get
People,
hit. Getting out of your Uber.
yeah, people don't yield to pedestrians
They
here.
do not. Now, that's over here in this neighborhood. When we were in Chapelita earlier today, they were going really slow.
But mostly they don't yield to pedestrians. They expect you to be smart enough to freaking
Stay on the sidewalk.
not get run over. So we're almost back
Past that guy.
at our Airbnb. So please like and subscribe. And if you get a chance, come to Mexico.
Watch yourself.